If you want to be successful this year or the years to come, don't start a business. I know that sounds crazy coming from someone who's built multiple 7- and 8-figure online businesses, but hear me out. Because the traditional online business that everyone's been taught to build, it's a trap. And it's about to get a whole lot worse. So here's the thing. I've watched a small group of entrepreneurs who have built something differently. A business where they're not stressed, they're not hustling 24/7, they're actually making more money with a lot less effort. So today, I'm gonna show you the 3 biggest traps that traditional businesses fall into. And most importantly, I'm gonna show you what this other group is doing instead. Now, fair warning, once you see this, you can't unsee it. So you ready? All right, let's go. Now here's the first trap, and it's the one that kills the most entrepreneurs. And that is, you're playing a zero-sum game. Here's what I mean. With most online businesses, you have your absolute best month ever. Let's say that, I don't know, you do $50,000 in the month of January. And you're celebrating, you're feeling great. You're thinking, I have finally made it. And then February 1st hits. You know what your guaranteed revenue is? 0. You're back at the starting line every single month. It doesn't matter how hard you worked last month. It doesn't matter how many customers you served. The game resets and you're starting from scratch. That's not a business. That's a hamster wheel with better branding. Now here's what makes it worse. Just to match last month's sales, you gotta find just as many new customers. And to grow, you need more. You need more traffic. You need more ads. You need more launches, more hustle, more everything. But the people I've worked with, the ones who are thriving, they've figured it out. They figured out how to escape this trap entirely. Take Tara Phillips, for example. She had built her business to a point where she was serving around 100 people consistently. Not bad, right? But here's where it gets interesting. In just 1 year, with just one strategic promotion, she added 1,000 new people on top of the 100 she already had. Now, most people would think, oh, she just got better at marketing. But that's not what happened. She changed the game she was playing. And we'll come back to this, but first, the second trap is this. You're competing with free. Think about it. Right now, anyone can open ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity and ask, so if your entire business model is built on selling information, like courses, ebooks, training programs, you're about to have a very tough year. Because information isn't what's valuable anymore. I mean, it's literally everywhere. It's free, it's abundant, but here's the thing. People who are thriving, they're not selling information. I mean, Kelly Tay isn't just teaching Asian parents parenting tips that they could Google. She's guiding them through an entire journey of transforming how they raise their kids without the old school discipline of hitting and yelling. That's not information, that's transformation. Scott Paley and Joan Gary aren't just sharing nonprofit fundraising strategies. They're actually helping nonprofit leaders build sustainable organizations that can do more good over a longer period of time. That's not a course. That is a journey. Are you starting to see the difference? What people actually want, what they'll gladly pay for, is transformation. See, they don't want another PDF or video module that they'll never finish. They want a clear path, ongoing support, accountability, and community. They want to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, and that's something that AI can't replicate. I actually talked about this recently with Amy Porterfield on how the future of online business isn't about selling more stuff. It's about creating a space where people can actually transform over time.
This is the mindset shift that we want you to make. So if information is free, implementation, getting it actually done, guiding people along the way, that becomes priceless.
And you can't do that with a one-time course or a 6-week coaching program. The way that Kelly, Scott, and Joan structured their businesses to deliver this, well, it's completely different from what you've been taught. And we'll get to that too in just a second. But first, the third trap, and this one's only getting worse, is that you're building your business on borrowed land. I mean, if your entire income depends on Instagram algorithms or YouTube ad revenue, affiliate commissions, or sponsorship deals, or any platform that you don't control, you're one policy away from losing everything. I've seen it happen. Accounts get banned or blocked overnight, affiliate programs shut down, sponsorships dry up, algorithm changes that tank your reach, and suddenly the business that you spent years building, it's gone. If your success depends on social media apps, you're not in control. You're playing by someone else's rules. And today, those rules are changing faster than ever. But the people that I've worked with, the ones who sleep well at night, they own the relationship with their customers. They're not dependent on algorithms or third-party platforms. Sarah Williams went from serving 300 people to over 2,000 in just 1 year. And that growth wasn't from going viral or cracking some algorithm. It was systematic and predictable. Ali Kay had built her business to around 1,400 people. Then with one strategic promotion, not even a traditional launch, she added over 3,000 new people. That single promotion generated over $1 million. Now you might be thinking, okay, but what did they do differently? What's the secret? Great question. Let's pull back the curtain. So what did Tara, Kelly, Scott, Joan, Sarah, and Ali all have in common? Well, they're not playing a zero-sum game. They're not competing with free information, and they're not building on borrowed land. Instead, they're building something that compounds. See, most businesses, they reset to zero every month. It's like constantly refilling a leaky bucket. But these entrepreneurs, they've built businesses where every new customer adds to the foundation, where last month's revenue becomes this month's starting point, where growth accelerates naturally. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. Every rotation makes it bigger. Every new customer builds upon the last, and your results compound exponentially. So what is it? It's a membership, not a course, not a coaching program, not an affiliate site. It's a membership where people are paying you every single month for ongoing support, clarity, and transformation. And here's why this changes everything. First, you escape the zero-sum game. When you have 100 members paying you monthly, you start February with 100 members, not zero, and your business compounds instead of resets. Second, you're not competing with free information. You're offering something that AI can't replicate, a transformation ecosystem with community, accountability, and ongoing guidance. And third, you own the relationship. You're not dependent on algorithms or platforms. You control the experience. That's why I've spent the last 20 years helping people build membership businesses. And that's why if I had to start over today, knowing everything that I know, I'd do it all over again. I get it, Stu, but how? Where do I actually start? Well, I put together a free mini-series right here on YouTube that walks you through how to start, launch, and grow a successful membership. I'll see you there.